Okay, just give me 1 minute. I have not downloaded paper of 2024. Just in 1 minute, I'll download, NEET 2024 question paper. I don't have that, so I should have that, right? Give me a minute, it is getting downloaded. How many of you have done already, solved previous year questions? It is getting downloaded. Just give me 1 minute. 2024. Okay, I got it. Let me open that. This is also from Akash Institute. Okay. So you have solved few. That is okay. Wait, I'm sharing both the papers so that (2024). Yeah. Have you solved 2024 question paper? This is, I think you can see, this is, paper of, is it visible? Yeah, this is paper of 2024. Let me see how is the paper. And then we will analyze. Okay, let's see first what kind of paper. Okay, so this is physics. So at present, I hope you people know what I have seen in the previous year. 2024 I have not seen. Let's see. Give me a minute, okay? Let me just see what kind of chemistry questions are there. This is physics. And this is chemistry. Okay. Let me see everyone. I hope you have opened your cameras, and I'm seeing what kind of questions they're asking. Then I'll tell you how to analyze that. Okay. So electronegativity, I think when I was taking the class, I have told you, right from when you go from left to right, you know what is the electronegativity. This question is very easy actually. I hope you have heard about Pauling scale. Pauling scale suna hai? Pauling scale of electronegativity. From that you can find it. Okay. So fluorine will be the highest electronegative. Then like that. Okay. So Pauling scale अगर आपको पता है तो उससे निकाल सकते हो. This इसका आंसर होगा this one BS3. अच्छा आंसर दिया हुआ. SN1 reaction. Okay. I hope you know this SN1 reaction. क्या होता है? For SN1 reaction, you have to bring out this Br and make a carbocation. Okay. So when you break this bond and make plus here, you make plus here, you make plus here. इसको यहाँ break करोगे तो plus यहाँ आएगा. अब now, उसके बाद the carbocation bond you have to see, where you are able to break it or not. So breaking this bond is easy after making carbocation. Breaking this bond is also easy because it is single bond. Here also it is single bond. So ये SN reaction, SN1 reaction दे पाएगा. But when you make a carbocation here, you can see पहला तो it is in conjugation और second it is a double bond here. So breaking this double bond, it is very tough. So SN1 reaction ये तो नहीं देगा. So questions तो easy हैं. This is you have to solve it. Okay, solve वाला कर लेना. See, this is a very beautiful question. I'm just saying, I'm telling you what you have to study. Okay. This is a very beautiful question of mole concept. Just a minute. This is a very beautiful question of mole concept. I hope you know what is mole. Okay. I hope you know, right? Tell me. Yeah, you know mole. 4 moles. See, it has asked highest number of helium atoms is in. So you have to know that Avogadro's number is the number of atoms. By that you can find how many number of atoms are there. I think it is 6.022 into 10 power minus 10 power 23. I think this is Avogadro's number, right? What I remember. तो जिसपे ज्यादा नंबर ऑफ मोल्स होंगे उसमें हीलियम एटम ज्यादा होता है. सो यहाँ 4 मोल ऑफ हीलियम एटम है. 4 U. U means you know what is U? You know U means the amount or unit which is equivalent to 1/12 of the carbon atom का जो weight होता है वो it is same weight. So it is 4 gram almost. Okay. So 4 gram is how much mole? It is actually you will find that it is 1 mole. Okay. Sorry. हाँ 1 atom है ये. 4 gram of helium is if you see 4/2 it is 2 mole something. You know 22 point what is this 22.27 liter of helium. STP. STP I think it is standard temperature pressure. I hope you know at standard temperature pressure the volume of 1 mole is 22.4 liters. ये तो पता होगा कि नहीं पता. So 22.4 liter is the volume of 1 mole. But यहाँ volume कितना दिया हुआ 2.27 which is almost 1/10. 1/10 means 0.1 mole. तो सबसे कम मोल तो यही हो गया. तो सबसे ज्यादा मोल है 4 मोल. So उसमें सबसे ज्यादा एवोगाड्रोस नंबर या नंबर ऑफ एटम्स ज्यादा होंगे. Okay. This is also very easy. देखो केमिस्ट्री एवरीथिंग इज इन एनसीईआरटी. सारी चीजें तुमको एनसीईआरटी में मिलेगी जो मुझे दिख रहा है. ठीक है. आइसोथर्मल सेम टेम्परेचर यू नो. आइसोकोरिक इज सेम वॉल्यूम. आइसोबारिक बार बार प्रेशर का क्या होता है यूनिट बार इतना. ओके आई होप यू नो. तो समवन इज स्पीकिंग प्लीज म्यूट योर माइक यू नो इफ यू आर अनम्यूटेड. आई एनालाइज. अभी मैं केमिस्ट्री का पेपर देख रहा हूं ताकि मैं एनालाइज करके आपको बता पाऊं कि पढ़ना कहां से. ओके फ्रॉम वेयर यू हैव टू स्टडी. Adiabatic, I know. I hope you know that no heat exchange is adiabatic. This is a very easy question. This you have to solve, you know, energy of electron in the ground state. N. ये भी इसका आई थिंक इसका फॉर्मूला होता है जहां तक मुझे याद आ रहा है. यू नो एनर्जी फाइंड करने के लिए आई थिंक यू नो Z²/n². एक फॉर्मूला जो मुझे जहां तक पता है एनर्जी का फॉर्मूला होता है ना Z²/n². सो आपको n दिया हुआ है. Z हीलियम का 2 होता है तो ऐसे निकालोगे फिर बेरिलियम का वैसे करके निकालो. इट इज वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. ओके व्हाट इज दिस नंबर. देखो केमिस्ट्री में यू शुड नॉट टेक टाइम. केमिस्ट्री शुड बी वेरी इजी. आपको ऐसा सेकंड सेकंड में सॉल्व होना चाहिए. दिस दिस आई एम टेलिंग यू. ओके इथेन. इथेन सिंगल बॉन्ड. If there is only one single bond, there is only one sigma bond. Ethene is it is double bond. Okay. So whenever there is double bond, it is one sigma and one pi bond. Triple bond हो जाएगा ethyne. It will be one sigma, two double bond. C2 जो होता है ना, C2 में 2 pi bonds होते हैं. With I don't know whether you know or not. I hope you know. But ये अगर आपको नहीं भी पता है C2 में 2 pi bond होते हैं, आप इसको ऑप्शन एलिमिनेशन से भी सॉल्व कर सकते हो. थोड़ा दिमाग लगाया करो. इथेन का आंसर क्या है 1 सिग्मा बॉन्ड. देखो सॉल्व कैसे करना मैं बता रहा हूँ. इथेन 1 सिग्मा बॉन्ड. ऑप्शन ए का 3 है. देखो कौन सा है ये है. आइदर आंसर कैन बी 3 और 4. इथीन. इथीन इज 1 सिग्मा एंड 1 पाई बॉन्ड. सो बी का 4 है. बी का 4 दोनों में है. अब गेम इसमें है. इथाइन. इथाइन इज व्हाट. इथाइन इज 1 सिग्मा 2 पाई बॉन्ड. सो डी का 1 है. डी का 1 जहां पे है दिस इज द आंसर. सी. आपको C2 पता है नहीं पता है डजंट मैटर. ठीक है. दिस इज ऑल्सो व्हाट इज दिस शेप एंड ज्योमेट्री. आपने आई होप sp2 sp3 का शेप कैसे बनाते हैं यू मस्ट हैव रेड इट. NH3 NH3N, just see, okay, N is there. There are 3 hydrogen, so 3 hydrogen and 1 lone pair is also there. So होना तो चाहिए था इसको, you know, टेट्राहेड्रल, बट टेट्राहेड्रल हो नहीं पा रहा क्योंकि ऊपर लोन पेयर है. ओके, इसी इट इज sp3, it is sp3. Okay, because 3 sigma bond and 1 lone pair is there, तो it is sp3, hybridization is sp3. बट एक लोन पेयर ऊपर है तो ऊपर कोई शेप नहीं बन रहा है, इट इज जस्ट लाइक दिस. सो क्या होगा, 3 ऐसे बैठा हुआ है, यू नो, तो इट इज ट्राइगोनल पिरामिडल. NH3 is trigonal pyramidal. Now let's see second, BF5, sorry BR5. BR5 के पहले हम लोग XeF4, it is my favorite compound. XeO4, XeO6, XeF6, XeF4. xenon जो है 4 फ्लोरीन बॉन्ड जो इससे लगे होते हैं, जस्ट ऐसे 1 2 3 4, ऊपर लोन पेयर, नीचे लोन पेयर. सो क्या होगा, होना तो ऑक्टाहेड्रन बनना चाहिए था, बट बनता क्या है, प्लेन, बिल्कुल स्क्वायर प्लेनर है ना, स्क्वायर प्लेनर बनेगा ये. उसके बाद अपन आते हैं SF6 में. SF6 6 बॉन्ड है, तो 4 तो प्लेन में बना दिया तुमने, एक ऊपर एक नीचे. अब ऊपर एक टेट्राहेड्रन बन रहा है, नीचे बन रहा है, तो टोटल 8 विच इज ऑक्टाहेड्रल शेप. फिर BRF5 में आओगे, इट इज वेरी इजी. BRF5 में आपका स्क्वायर पिरामिडल, 4 तो बीच में बन गया स्क्वायर, और एक पिरामिड ऊपर, नीचे कुछ नहीं है, इसलिए स्क्वायर पिरामिडल. समझ में आ रहा है? तो दिस इज हाउ हाइब्रिडाइजेशन, आई थिंक आपको बहुत इजी से पता होगा. दिस आर वेरी इजी क्वेश्चंस. या आप देखोगे ये भी ऑप्शन एलिमिनेशन से होगा. अब देखो, मैंने क्वेश्चन, अगर मैं क्वेश्चन नहीं देखता हूं, आंसर देखो सिर्फ, कहां तुमको लग रहा है होना चाहिए आंसर. NH3 का क्या होना चाहिए? अगर तुमको सिर्फ NH3 का पता है, आंसर क्या है, NH3 इज ट्राइगोनल पिरामिडल, देयर इज ओनली वन ऑप्शन इसमें. 2 3 4 तो ऐसे ही एलिमिनेट हो गया. समझ में आ रहा है? आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? 2 3 4 तो आपको देखना ही नहीं है. NH3 इज ट्राइगोनल पिरामिडल, दिस इज समथिंग दैट आई नो. A is 1, it is only in one option. बाकी में तो A2 which is wrong, 3 A2. इन्होंने ऑप्शन थोड़ा इजी बना दिया है, इसलिए आपको ज्यादा देखना ही नहीं है. E0, ये वैल्यू आपको देखनी है कि कहां से जा रहा है. ओके, D4 से D5 जा रहा है ये. मैंगनीज +3, मैंगनीज का आपको पता होना चाहिए, स्कैंडियम, टाइटेनियम, वेनेडियम, क्रोमियम, मैंगनीज, आयरन, कोबाल्ट, निकल, कॉपर, जिंक जो आपका बीच का क्या बोलते हैं उसको, ट्रांजिशन कंपाउंड्स है ना, ट्रांजिशन मेटल्स, यू नो, और ट्रांजिशन एलिमेंट्स जो है, वो अगर आपको याद है, उसका कॉन्फ़िगरेशन याद है, तो उससे एनर्जी आप बता सकते हो कौन सा है और क्या है. ठीक है, नाउ कम बैक. KP एंड KC, ये समझ में आ रहा है क्वेश्चन क्या पूछा है? बताओ, KP एंड KC किसके इक्वल नहीं होंगे? टेल मी किसके इक्वल नहीं होंगे? पढ़ा है कि नहीं पढ़ा है, कि ऊपर से जा रहा है ये क्वेश्चन? नीट वाले ही हो ना तुम लोग? टेल मी. देखो, इसमें एक कॉन्सेप्ट होता है, आई डोंट नो वेदर यू नो और नॉट, बट डेल्टा NG इज अ कॉन्सेप्ट, यू नो, नंबर ऑफ गैसियस मॉलिक्यूल्स, जिसमें नॉन जीरो होगा. ओके, वो आंसर हो जाएगा इसका. बाकी सब में जीरो आ रहा है, जो मुझे दिख भी रहा है, इसमें नॉन जीरो आ रहा है. वन आंसर तो सही है, बट क्यों है वो पता होना चाहिए तुमको. ठीक है, डेल्टा NG जिसका जीरो नहीं है, उसका KP KC कभी इक्वल नहीं हो सकता है, ये आपको याद होना चाहिए. अब क्या है, आपने 2024 में पढ़ा, ये कॉन्सेप्ट आगे भी आएगा. तो आंसर तो ठीक है, बट हाउ टू एनालाइज इट, वाई अदर्स आर जीरो, मतलब वाई अदर्स आर जीरो. हाँ बराबर, डेल्टा NG क्यों जीरो हो रहा, ये तुमको पता होना चाहिए. ठीक है, ग्रुप 16 एलिमेंट्स विच डज नॉट शो -2 ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट. अभी देखो, यू विल गेट कंफ्यूज, क्योंकि सारे एक ही ग्रुप के एलिमेंट है ये, है ना. ऑक्सीजन, सिलेनियम, टेल्यूरियम, पोलोनियम, PO इज पोलोनियम. क्या करते हैं हम, ऊपर तक तो याद रखते हैं, नीचे का याद नहीं रखते. एक बार मैं पीरियोडिक टेबल आपको पढ़ा रहा था, तो आपको बताया होगा कि नीचे जाने पे एक तो साइज बहुत बड़ा होता जाता है. कुछ भी ऐसे यूनिक से क्वेश्चन आते हैं ना, -2 ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट नहीं शो कर रहा है. सो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, जो आपका पीरियोडिक टेबल के नीचे एलिमेंट्स हैं, नीचे किसी भी ग्रुप के एलिमेंट्स जो नीचे हैं, केमिस्ट्री में पढ़ा भी रहा हूं आपको साथ में, जो भी नीचे वाले एलिमेंट्स रहेंगे पीरियोडिक टेबल के, उसमें वो मतलब थोड़ा सा अलग सा प्रॉपर्टी शो करते हैं, ओके, रिएक्शन में हो जाए या ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट दिखाने में हो जाए, ओके, टू शो सम काइंड ऑफ ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट, दे विल बिहेव अ बिट डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द एलिमेंट्स विच आर इन द अपर रेंज, ठीक है। व्हेन यू गो डाउन इन द एल्कली और एल्कलाइन अर्थ मेटल्स, तो आपको समझ में आएगा, यू विल गेट रेडियो एक्टिव मेटल्स, ओके। So that is the reason. The polonium is at the bottom, oxygen, selenium, tellurium, and then polonium is there. So the answer will be polonium. थोड़ा सा ऐसे याद रखा करो. Spin only magnetic moment. What is magnetic moment? Tell me, magnetic moment किसको पता है? कैसे निकालते हैं? मुझे तो आंसर इसका पता है. देखो, बहुत इजी है. नाउ सी, क्रोमियम +3 +2 क्या होगा? काउंट करोगे ना, स्कैंडियम, टिटेनियम, वेनेडियम, क्रोमियम, D4 होता है वो, ओके, D4. आपको ऐसे ही देखना, क्रोमियम +2 छोड़ो, D4. और आयरन का है, स्कैंडियम, टिटेनियम, वेनेडियम, क्रोमियम, मैंगनीज, आयरन. आयरन, क्रोमियम के बगल में आयरन, वो क्या है? D6, ओके, D6 है. अब डी में कितने होते हैं ब्लॉक्स? 5 होते हैं ना. यू फिल इट बाई 1 2 3 4 5. ये समझ में आ रहा है ना? आई होप यू पीपल आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड, राइट? D5 5 ब्लॉक्स होते हैं ना डी में, 1 2 3 4 5. तो हाउ यू फिल द इलेक्ट्रॉन इन द डी? 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन, 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, 3 4 5, देन अगेन टू द 1 2 3 4 5, राइट? और वो भी अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में, if one is spinning in clockwise direction, the other will be spinning in the anti-clockwise direction, right? So chromium is having D4, iron is D6. So how many electrons are there which are non-paired, unpaired electrons? So chromium also it is 4, and iron is also 4, because D6 है ना. So one is paired, 4 are not paired. So the answer will be chromium and iron. Same spin, okay, same direction में, 4 unpaired electrons. Chromium +2 also has, iron also has. So this is how you have to spin. I hope you know, whenever it is asking about spin, ऐसा spin का, I think you have heard about that, ml. What is ml? है ना, orbital. L is orbital, shape, size of the orbital, and n is, I think L is shape, no, size, and n is size, L is shape, ms is spin, orbital. Okay. देखो, हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन, पूरा पढ़ने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी. दिस क्वेश्चन आई हैव सॉल्व फ्रॉम द ऑप्शन, BD. कुछ वो सोच के ही ऑप्शन बनाया होगा. व्हेन यू स्टार्ट काउंटिंग फॉर 5, इट विल टेक टाइम. ऑल्दो दैट विल ऑल्सो नॉट टेक टाइम, यू शुड नो हाउ. इसलिए यू मस्ट हैव सीन, when I was teaching in day 6 or whenever, I told you, when I was telling about periodic table, you must have seen I was very fluently telling you about the transition metals. I still remember, I have left teaching chemistry way back, maybe 6 7 years back, but I still remember it. The transition metals are, it will start from D1 is scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. Why I remember that? Because of these type of questions. ये questions आते थे जेई में. इसलिए ट्रांजिशन मेटल का you don't have to remember everything. Periodic table, you don't have to remember everything. But transition metals ka, because it will come in coordination compound. I think you know that chapter is there, coordination compound. It is useful there also. So it will come there. Okay. That's the reason it is like that. So that line, if you are remembering, see, everything is given from that. See the option. Scandium, titanium, स्कैम वेनेडियम इस नहीं, इसमें नहीं है. स्कैम वेनेडियम, क्रोमियम, मैंगनीज, आयरन, कोबाल्ट, निकल, कॉपर, जिंक उसने छोड़ दिया और वेनेडियम छोड़ दिया. इट हैज गिवन सेम लाइन देगा वो. समझ में आ रहा है? तो सिर्फ बीच का तुमको, यू शुड नो ऑल द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ दैट. क्रोमियम इज एन एक्सेप्शन, आयरन इज एन एक्सेप्शन, या जो एक्सेप्शन है आपको याद रहना होना चाहिए. कॉपर इज एन एक्सेप्शन. ओके. What is this? A compound with the molecular formula of C6H14 has two tertiary carbons. Two tertiary. I hope you know what is tertiary carbon. Tertiary carbon is a carbon which is having three carbons attached to it. इतना पता है? Three carbons attached to it. अभी मेरे को बोला उसने C6H14. It is, you can make it as normal hexane also. It is normal hexane. CnH2n+2. It is hexane, right? 6 कार्बन वाला. अगर मैं नॉर्मल हेक्सेन बनाता हूं तो देयर इज नो टर्शियरी कार्बन. ठीक है. व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल राइट 5 कार्बन बॉन्ड्स, कैटिनेशन बनाता हूं मैं. आई विल नाउ मेक पेंटेन, put one carbon and put it anywhere. So now I got one tertiary carbon. Okay, but it is asking compound which is having two tertiary carbons. So pentane or isopentane or two, methyl pentane will never give. I have to put bring out again one CH3 and put it somewhere in the between. So now my straight chain is 4 carbon, which is butane. One carbon I have taken it from here and put it on the second carbon, and one CH3 on the third carbon. So now it is a butane having two methyl group at 2 and 3. So the answer will be, now we got two tertiary carbons. The answer will be 2,3 dimethyl butane. How the answer is coming? समझ में आ रहा है कैसे सोचना है एग्जाम में? अरे मेरे को 8 साल हो गया केमिस्ट्री पढ़ाए हुए. यू आर रीडिंग, यू शुड आंसर दिस फास्ट. ओके, नाउ boiling point of 3 isomeric pentane follows the order. Now see, a very beautiful question. This is also, this is very expected question, which used to come, which we used to study at that time. Understand, the moment you start branching it, आपने क्या किया, जैसे अभी ऊपर बनाया ना हमने स्ट्रेट चेन को, अगर आप तोड़ के, व्हेन यू ब्रेक द स्ट्रेट चेन एंड मेक इट ब्रांचिंग, द शेप स्टार्ट बिकमिंग स्फेरिकल, राइट? स्फेरिकल हो जाता है थोड़ा ब्रांच. सो इफ आई सी नियोपेंटेन इज व्हाट, 3 कार्बन और 2 CH3 कर दिया, तो इट इज लाइक सर्कुलर. सो द मोमेंट it starts becoming circular, its boiling point reduces. Gases have spherical, not circular, spherical shapes, right? That is the reason they are easily becoming gas. Okay, they'll not be able to attach to each other. So it is neopentane. Now, okay, this is statement question. Statement 1 is this. Statement 1 is absolutely correct. N-pentane is having higher boiling point. Now, when the branching increases, the molecular attains a shape of sphere. This result in a smaller surface area for contact, due to which the intermolecular forces between the spherical molecules are weak, thereby lowering the. Wow. So this is what I said. Same statement it has given. So answer is statement 1 is also correct. Statement 2 is correct. And statement 2 is 100% explanation of statement 1. Okay. उसने आंसर भी दे रखा है 2 में. Plot, this is log, I hope you know, log k versus 1 upon t is consistent with Arrhenius equation. In my job also, when I was working as a scientist, I worked on this Arrhenius equation a lot. So आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि इसका जब फॉर्मूला आप देखोगे ना, when you will see the formula, you will see y is equals to x minus kc, ऐसा कुछ आएगा. So इसका मतलब है इट इज मतलब इसका जो स्लोप है ना, स्लोप विल बी नेगेटिव. y is equal to minus x समथिंग कुछ आएगा, so slope will be negative. So just you have to see in 4 options which graph is having slope negative. That will be the answer. I don't know anything else. Arrhenius equation of log k versus 1 by t is that the slope will be negative. In the 4 options, I can see this is also having slope positive. This is also having slope positive. This is also having slope positive. Here the slope is negative. So the answer will only be 4. Are you understanding how you have to study chemistry? Henry's law constant. Henry law constant kh values of 3 gases A, B, C in water is this. सुनो, Henry's law का अगर पढ़ा है नहीं पढ़ा है तो अभी मैं बता दे रहा हूं. जितना कांस्टेंट कम होगा उतना गैस ज्यादा सोल्यूबल होगा. Henry's constant is lower, more the soluble the gases. Okay, so if I talk about solubility of these gases, let's just see. तीन कांस्टेंट दिया हुआ हेनरीज कांस्टेंट ए बी सी का. ए इज 145, टू बी इज 2 into 10 to the power minus 5, C is 35 kilobar. So this is the lowest. B will be most soluble, so the answer is B. Okay, B is the top one. Second will be 35, which is C, and then it will be A. The answer is 2. Yeah. Failing solution. Failing solution is such a beautiful question or such a beautiful word. I'll tell you, just I'm reading your, I'll take time. I'm reading some chemistry questions because I know I can tell you how to study chemistry. First thing, then I'll go to other subjects. Okay. Then I'll tell you how to analyze. Okay. But I'll not see all the chemistry questions from 1988, 1998 to 2024. Just 2024, I'm seeing it. Okay. Now, failing solution, it is a very important question. मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा, ये प्रीवियस ईयर में भी आया ही होगा इसके पहले. The answer is aqueous copper sulfate solution. Now the problem is, लोगों को आप देखो अगर ध्यान से, it is failing solution A पूछा है. There is failing solution B also. I hope you know. I'm seeing you on the second screen. Do you know there is failing solution A, failing solution B? What is failing solution B? Failing solution B is, क्या होता है, लोग अभी kids like you, they will go in the exam and they will do failing solution A. ये आपको याद रहता है. Russell salt जब आप पढ़ोगे ना, whenever you are reading or studying about, see, this is for JEE people also. Okay, not only NEET, this is for JEE people. They will jump. Okay, they see failing solution and Russell salt. I have heard Russell salt is failing solution, but my dear, Russell salt is failing solution B, not failing solution A. This is how the questions are asked, and this is how you will be trapped in the exam. उसने ब्रैकेट में A लिखा हुआ है वैसे, but अगर तुम्हारे दिमाग से निकल गया A, so you will tick the answer 3, which is Russell salt. But this sodium aqueous solution of sodium potassium tartrate is failing solution B. I hope you know. आप देख लेना गूगल पे, अभी तो मैं दिखाऊंगा नहीं. The boiling, I'll not read all the questions. थोड़ा 2-3 और देख लेते हैं, फिर उसके बाद अपन स्टार्ट करते हैं. The boiling point of, I'll just see 2-3 more questions. But these are very beautiful questions. I love this. This is a very beautiful paper. That is the reason I think people have got 720, because it is very easy. The boiling point of hydrides of group 16 element follows the order. Hydrides: H2O, H2 tellurium, selenium, and H2S. Okay. On the basis of molecular to have. See, this is to write. This is to write, but I'll tell you why this is right. On the basis of molecular mass, H2O is expected to have lower boiling point than the other member of group, but due to presence of extensive hydrogen bonding in H2O, it has higher boiling point. Whenever in the chemistry you hear hydrogen bonding, the first thing that should come in your mind is H2O. अच्छा, एक बड़ा ब्यूटीफुल सा क्वेश्चन. H2O is what? H2O का शेप क्या होता है? It is also trigonal pyramidal. But if you will see, because of hydrogen bonds, नहीं, H2O, it is not trigonal pyramidal. It is like, क्या बोलेंगे? Inverted. Tell me, come on. H2O का क्या शेप होता है? H2O से 2 H है सिर्फ. Okay. Now understand, inverted V जो है शेप, the angle normally in tetragonal pyramidal, अगर मैं बोलूं tetragonal pyramidal, it is tetragonal pyramidal, but shape अलग होता है, angle should be 109. I hope you know, इतना तो पढ़ा होगा. But water में it is 107. Why it is 107? Because of hydrogen bonding. ये जो 2 हाइड्रोजन है ना, उनके बीच में हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग होती है, उसके चलते होता है. So this is a very beautiful question which gives you a concept also. what is hydrogen bonding and why when you make the shape of H2O, if it is not H2O, if it is something else, the angle will be 109, but in H2O it is 107.2 something. I don't remember the exact, but yeah, 2 डिग्री कम हो जाता है. ओके ना, तो ये भी बड़ा बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल क्वेश्चन है. ये तो देख लेना यार, मैग्नेटिक बिहेवियर करता है कि नहीं करता. यू हैव टू फाइंड इट आउट. ओके, डायमैग्नेटिक है, पैरामैग्नेटिक है, हाउ मेनी electrons are non-paired, from that you have to see, just see that. This is my favorite question. The most stable carbocation among the following is plus. Let me see. Okay, so carbocation के लिए what I think and what you must have studied is, what we will see is hyperconjugation. Have you heard about hyperconjugation? Just count how many alpha carbons are there. Sorry, alpha hydrogens are there. In the option in which more alpha hydrogens are there, that will be the answer. That carbon or carbocation will be more stable. So if you count how many alpha hydrogens are there, it is 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. For this, it is 2. In the 5. Okay. Here it is. How many alpha carbons? Only alpha hydrogen. Sorry. Only 1 alpha hydrogen is there. Here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 alpha hydrogens are there. Okay. So the answer will be this. समझ में आया? Why the answer is this? Heating some solid substance change from solid to vapor state without passing through liquid state. The technique used for something which is going from solid to vapor. What is that? Sublimation ना? Solid से direct vapor जा रहा. What is that? Sublimation. बच्चों वाला क्वेश्चन है. This you have to see. Okay. ये देखोगे तो easily समझ में आएगा, है ना. ये तो मेरे को दिख रहा है. This is coordination isomerism. कोऑर्डिनेट कंपाउंड वाला है, कोऑर्डिनेशन आइसोमेरिज्म. C is 4. C का 4 किस में है? देखो 2 में. नाउ यू हैव टू सी अदर थिंग्स आल्सो. ओके, सो यू विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व इट. ये सॉल्वेट आइसोमेरिज्म हो जाएगा, क्लोरीन Cl3. द रिएजेंट with which glucose does not react to give the corresponding test. Today I'm behaving like a chemistry teacher, right? Okay, but no, I'm behaving like a chemistry student also. I'm a chemistry student always. Now, reagents with which glucose does not react. Glucose, see, glucose will not react with a reagent which is very weak reagent. कोई भी रिएजेंट वीक रिएजेंट होगा ना, उससे ग्लूकोज उसकी औकात ही नहीं ग्लूकोज से रिएक्ट करा दे. सो यू शुड रिमेंबर दिस, यू नो, एनी वीक रिएजेंट कैन नॉट, आई मीन ग्लूकोज विल नॉट रिएक्ट विद एनी, यू नो, वीक रिएजेंट. तो इसमें वीकेस्ट रिएजेंट तो मेरे को ये पता है, स्किप्स रिएजेंट. यू नो, देखो स्किप रिएजेंट किस ऑप्शन में है? बी, यू नो, बी एंड डी. यस. एंड NaHSO4 is also a weak reagent. Is a question, if you see it must have came in the previous also. This, so you have to solve a reaction. I'll not solve the reactions now. Activation energy of a chemical reaction can be calculated if one knows the value of any activation energy. You need 2 different temperatures. Any activation energy के लिए you need 2 different temperatures. कौन से ऑप्शन में 2 different temperatures रहेगा? That will be the answer. ठीक है, कोलिजन छोड़ो. We will, this is at standard temperature. How can you find activation energy of a chemical reaction, you know, at a standard temperature? It is impossible. Probability of collision nahi, orientation of reactant molecules nahi, the rate, this will be the answer. Yes. Okay. 77. What is this? Number of Faradays. You know, see, this is a very fancy word they have written. Number of Faradays, number of this, number of that. This is nothing. Just see what is the oxidation number of first element or first compound and what is its oxidation number in the second. From going from 1 to 2, what is the difference? Difference in number of electrons, that much Faraday is there in 1 mole. In 1 mole. So 1 mole of H2O to O2. Now, I hope you know. Just give me a minute. I am getting a constant call from someone. Okay. That I'll take. Now see. Okay. 77. Okay. Conversion and number of Faraday required. Okay. So number of Faraday. 1 mole of H2O. So what is H2O? H2O, what is the oxidation number of O in H2O? It is -2. I hope you know it is -2. But in O2 it is 0. O2 may I hope you know the oxidation number is 0. So from -2 to 0, the difference is how much electron? 2 electron. So the Faraday number will be 2. So 2F. 1 mole of MnO4. MnO4 यहाँ कैलकुलेट करो कितना है. ठीक है, कोई इजी वाला देखते हैं अपन. FeO. FeO में इट इज हाउ मच? +2. ओके, टेल मी इन द चैट Fe2O3 में क्या है? 3 + 3. So it is going from +2 to +3. How many Faraday? 2 to 3 जा रहा है ना, तो एक ही बचा ना. So it is 1 Faraday, right? So अभी मेरे को आंसर आ गया. पहले का 2 Faraday, इसका 1 Faraday. Now Ca to CaCl2. Now calcium, it is generally how much? 1 mole of calcium from molten CaCl2. Molten CaCl2 का निकालो कितना होता है. You have to calculate it, okay? But एक चीज you have to take care of one thing. It is 1.5 mole. Whatever you will calculate, it is for 1 mole. Okay, if you calculate it, it will come out to be CaCl2 से अगर calculate करोगे तो it will come out to be 2. So it is here, it is 2. It is 2 here. 1 मोल के लिए 2 है, तो 1.5 मोल के लिए क्या हो जाएगा? 1.5 into 2 which is 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, 3 Faraday. 3 तो आंसर ऐसे ही आ गया. अब देखो यहाँ पे क्या था? 2 Faraday. ए का 2, ए का 2, देखो 2 में है. सी का 3, सॉरी सी का 1, सी का 1, सी का 1. ओके, सी का 1 इसमें भी. ओके, इसका कितना निकाला था हमने? 1 निकाला था. डी का 3, डी का 3. सो द आंसर विल बी 1. इसको निकालने की जरूरत नहीं है. ऑल्दो इफ यू विल कैलकुलेट इट विल कम आउट टू बी 5. ओके, समझ में आया? फर्स्ट सी द ऑप्शन फ्रॉम टुडे. Just see the option. From options also you can solve some of the questions. How to see the options? Now see, these kind of questions are there, either A, A either it will be 2 or 3. So you can see in the 4 options, A is either 2 or either 3. B is, देखो अभी, B is 4 in 3 options. It means इतना तो समझ जाना, just understand कि answer of B is 4 somehow or the other. There are, if you see this 4 and B combination is in 3 options. So B is 4. They have already given you answer. You don't have to count, for B. Like that you can calculate. Okay, what is this? Intermolecular hydrogen bonding is present in. Again, hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding happens when the hydrogens are near and they can form a bond. See, where hydrogen is near to oxygen, it will form somehow or the other the hydrogen bond, or pass ho, it should be very near. तो ये देखो, it is very near here. दो कंपाउंड बहुत पास है, तो it can form a kind of hydrogen bond here. Hydrogen bond is very important. Please read that. They have asked दो क्वेश्चन एक में. Aniline Friedel-Crafts, I hope you know this Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. Gabriel synthesis is nothing but, don't get confused, it is Gabriel thalamide reaction also only. Okay, I hope you know what is Gabriel thalamide. It is that only. The next question is, following alcohols reacts instantly instantaneously with Lucas region. Acha, do you remember while I was teaching you the one technique of visual memory, in the exceptions I have given one Lucas test. Lucas test does not, Lucas test is not applicable to 1 degree carbon. So in this, if you see, option 1 is 1 degree carbon, but it has asked following alcohols react instantaneously, which will react very fast. So 1 degree does not react at all. 2 degrees better than that. 3rd degree is much better than that. 4 degree is the highest. So we will see. This is a 4 degree carbon. It will give a very better and a very beautiful Lucas reaction. समझ में आ रहा? How to study chemistry? It is easy. You people are not studying. Now, tell me. See, I have always told you whenever I was teaching, people who have completed my, lot of classes already, in the memory mastery also, I have told them always take care of the exceptions. Always take care of the exceptions. Now, this question is one of the beautiful questions which NTA has asked, which you will do wrong if you don't know the exceptions. That is the reason exceptions should be there on your tips. What is the exception here? First, ionization enthalpy. You will think that when we go here, from here to here, left to right, the ionization enthalpy actually increases. So it is lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen. So you will think it will be lithium, then beryllium, boron, carbon, and nitrogen will be the highest. Okay. But there is a small, see, that answer will be also there. Lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen on option number 1. You will take it, you will come, you will be happy. You'll be happy like, arey, mera to sahi. But there is an exception in beryllium and boron only. Inka ulta hota hai. So the answer will be 2. Why? Because this is an exception. Boron or beryllium mein there is an exception. Okay, ionization enthalpy of beryllium is more than boron, although beryllium is after, boron is after, but only for beryllium and boron this is an exception. A very beautiful question made by an exception, which you should do wrong. That is the reason NTA has given this. To eliminate, see, these kind of exams are not for selection. Understand one thing. JEE, NEET, these exams are for, it is not for selection. It is for removing people who are not good enough. They are not selecting. They are removing people who cannot read periodic table and understand what is this is a very basic thing. I hope you have read it, which is not a redox reaction. I don't know. People were saying, I don't know, like I have heard about from many of you, they were saying chemistry is very tough. Chemistry is very tough. In NT, they're asking very tough chemistry questions. What kind of tough chemistry questions they're asking, I don't know. Redox reaction. Any reaction which is having reduction and oxidation both, it is a redox reaction. Just see if oxidation number is increasing of one compound or one element, and for other element the oxidation number is reducing, that is a redox reaction. We will see. Here from 0 it is going to +2. Chlorine, it is again changing. Here it is 0, but here it is not 0. Here hydrogen is 0, chlorine is also 0, but here hydrogen is +1, chlorine is -1. So one thing I know that these answers are wrong. Now we will see here. BaCl2, Ba is +2 here. BaSO4, Ba is +2 here. Oxidation number is same. Chlorine, it is what? Minus. Here also it is -1. Sodium is what? +1. Here also sodium is +1. So there is no change in the oxidation number. So this is not a redox reaction. The answer will be 4. Acha, this is something we talked, right? Quantum number and information probability. See, L is what? Shape of the orbital, right? N is what? अभी तो ऊपर बात किया ना? We have talked about this, right? N is what? Size of the orbital. ML, when L is orbital, ML has to be something like orbital. So orientation of the orbital. S, always remember S is spin. If you don't know anything, S is spin. Okay. Where is the option of spin? The option is here, orientation of spin of electron. Answer क्या आया? L1, sorry, ML is A का 3, B का 4, A का 3, B का 4. Yeah, this is the answer. नहीं, अभी ये भी ऑप्शन है. C का 1, C is 1. So the answer is 2. करो ये सब, बाकी तो चलो इसको देखते हैं. We will see this also. In which of the following process entropy increases? What is entropy? While I was teaching you, there was a topic where I said that, just a minute, I am getting a, okay. So see, entropy means randomness. Entropy of liquid is less, gas is more, solid is least. Okay. Which can move. Entropy means how much they can move. Liquid evaporates to vapor, entropy will increase. So answer A तो है. अच्छा, multiple choice है. Okay. Temperature of a crystalline solid lowered. Now, whenever you lower the temperature, किसी का भी temperature आप कम करोगे, so entropy will go down. Okay. Here you have to understand one thing. See, if this type of question is coming, what you have to, I'll tell you. NaSCO3, what is happening here? This is solid. It is reacting to and producing two gases. Delta Ng is, what is delta Ng? Positive, you know. So entropy is increasing. So answer is A, answer is C. Answer is A and answer is C. And Cl2 gas to 2Cl, two different. If you calculate here delta Ng, again it will become positive. So the answer will be this: A, C, and D. Only B is the wrong answer. Okay, so I think we have done this. You will calculate. Okay, these are the reactions that you have to solve. Mohr salt. तो क्या पूछा है? Mohr salt. The following acid is added to prevent hydrolysis. See, when Mohr salt is there and when iron is there, first thing that should come in your mind is sulfuric acid will be the answer. But when you have to prevent hydrolysis of sulfuric iron, Fe2 plus, there are two options of sulfuric acid. One is concentrated, one is dilute. When you put concentrated sulfuric acid, Fe2 plus will become Fe3 plus. So आप तो उसको बदल नहीं पाए ना, it will change. So you have to prevent. So it will be dilute sulfuric acid. This you have to calculate. I'll not calculate it here. You know, these things you have to calculate. Nice, nice, beautiful questions. Increasing. ये भी देख लेना. It is also easy question. Okay. D के उससे निकाल लो या जिससे भी निकालना. Heteroleptic. Okay. Okay. Three resonance structure. It will not make. BF3 is an exception. BF3 has zero dipole moment. उसका shape ऐसा होता है, square planar. कुछ movement कैसे करेगा वो बेचारा? Square planar होता है. Not square planar, but plane में होता है. Canonical forms can be drawn. You can draw canonical forms for this. That's the reason answer इसका 4 दिया है. Okay, so now we are done with this. How to analyze? This was how to analyze your previous year question and why previous year questions are so important for you. You know, this is what I was trying to teach you. For any exam, the first thing that you should do, acha, in that Subham SSP technique, you know, standard study procedure that I have taught you, SSP technique, which is the, I think, video 2 of mind mastery, which I have taught you, before speed reading. I hope you remember, Subham SSP technique. So in that, I have given you 13 steps how to study whenever you are picking a new topic, how you have to study. In that, one step is, I think third or fourth step is to take your previous year questions and analyze it. And I hope you know, right? Then you have to make short notes, right? So it is okay.